Hello, everybody.
How you doing?
Hey, Coach.
You saw these guys earlier in the season. How have they changed offensively?
I think they're just they're more comfortable with each other. You know, there's an adjustment period when you have add two players like Paul George and Carmelo. It's all three guys used to having the ball, so there's a predictable adjustment period offensively, and I think they've kind of come to grips with what works for them.
What have you seen from Steven Adams? He seems like he's getting better and better.
He's a monster. I mean, he does all the dirty work. He's a great rebounder, offensive rebounder, sets great screens, rolls hard to the basket, toughness. I mean, he does a great job for him.
Terry, do you stay in the same system concepts without Damian, or do you have to actually alter some things?
We can't. There's not a lot to alter. I mean, we may make some adjustments defensively, but not really. I mean, we can't alter we may run different plays, but really the ball's in CJ's hands, it's in Shabazz's hands. We still run pick and rolls, but fundamentally we don't change much.
Is it more in Evan's hands in his absence?
Not necessarily more. It's probably the same amount. You know, the only thing I would say is that CJ probably handles a little bit more because he's out there more often without Dame. But Shabazz has really jumped up in how much he's initiating the offense and looking to score and pass.
It's been kind of scary since he joined you that, at least from the distance, it looked like Evan was trying to find his place and his role with this team. Is he settling into something now that looks consistent to you as a coaching staff?
Yeah, I mean, I think you'd have to ask him, but I think he is more comfortable with his role. You know, and we are probably more comfortable with him as far as being a playmaker, what sets he can initiate the offense. I think he's taking a little bit of pressure off himself, trying to do too much, and just kind of understand how he fits in with the group. We've kind of got a package of plays that work with him as a handler, ball handler, and then he's able to pick his spots offensively a little bit more, just in the flow of the game.
Do you have any kind of update on Dame?
Only that he's not playing tonight.
And he didn't practice yesterday, I assume?
No.
You mentioned Steven Adams. In the last year and a half, 2 years, he's added that floater, which he uses really consistently, especially as pick and roll man. How's that changed the way defenses have to guard a big man like that compared to others who might have to go all the way to the rim in order to get their own offense?
You know, any guy, you know, I would put that kind of shot in the context of, you know, I think Nurk has the same type of shot. So you have to contest it. I'd rather have him shooting that than dunks, so that's a good thing.
With Andre Robertson out, does that change your game plan?
Not really. I mean, he's a really good defender. I think Ferguson's done a nice job of filling in and filling that role from an offensive standpoint.
Coach, after the last game, Shabazz said he can sometimes be over the top with his passes as far as the flair. How do you feel when he makes passes like that?
If they connect, I have no problem with them. You know, it's I want the ball to get to the guy in a timely fashion where he can do something with it. And how it gets there, I really don't care.
Is there anything about his game that's improved dramatically that's allowed him to have this sort of season that he's had? Or
I don't know. You know, getting extended minutes, I think a lot of guys have a chance to show a little bit more of their game rather than coming in and playing spot minutes. The mentality is different. I think he probably has a little bit more confidence to take some shots and make some plays that coming off the bench maybe he wouldn't. But he's a confident player. He has been. He's always been a confident player. And when he was coming off the bench, we needed his scoring. Now we need a little bit of everything. We need his scoring. We need his playmaking. We need his defense.
Terry, as a coach, are there ever discussions with players as to